beat up. You guys have seen Frank's team. His team was playing about as good as anybody in our league. We won 5 out of 6 and obviously beat Kentucky. And I thought our team probably start to finish tonight was one of our very best games of the year. I thought we were physical. You have to be physical against the South Carolina team. They spread you out. They kind of make you run unconventional offense. You know, I thought our guys executed some back cuts to kind of alleviate some of the pressure early in that. All during the first half was good. I thought in the second half we guarded, went to our zone, was better. Brian Tyree was just obviously exceptional tonight. I mean, just some shots that he made. And one thing he didn't do, or he did it late, he made some threes, he got going. But early in that game, boy, he drove that ball. And he drove it in straight lines. And when he gets the line 13 times, he's going to have a big game.
I know it's just one game, but did this one kind of feel like an exhale in the locker room after the way the last couple of home games went?
Yeah, it did. It did. You know, I mean, it really did. And so, you know, we talked about a couple of days ago. Said, man, let's just try to win February. Let's do that. Let's look straight ahead. Straight ahead. Let's try to win February. Because you know we played well at Georgia. You couldn't hardly play any better than we did against Auburn for parts of that game, for about maybe 40, 42 minutes. LSU for about 15 minutes were as bad as we've been all year. Then we kind of settled in and played okay. So, you know, I think our team has some good basketball ahead of it, and it was a good feeling just to win an SEC home game. We needed it desperately.
Did it kind of feel like you maybe beat some of your demons in this game? Because you guys have blown a lot of double-digit leads, obviously, and you have some of those, and then they go on runs, but you guys were able to keep pulling away.
Yeah, and you know that's because we got maybe 19, you know, and they made it. They went to a zone, and we got a little stagnant against the zone, and it took us a little bit to get a rhythm, and so you're right. I mean, that's kind of what college teams do. You know, you got to lead, and we relinquished it about 11 or 12, but we never let it get more than about 8 or 9, and then we took it back out. So yeah, I was real proud of our guys.
Kermit, do you sense that Blake is trying to become that more physical driver the last couple of games?
I said on the radio show, Parrish, I thought it's the best he's played, maybe since he's been here. I know Mississippi State 26 points and made every 3, but he's maturing as a player. You know, he two or three assists. He's not settling. He's trying to drive the ball. I'd like to see him. You know, he went to the line tonight 6 times. You know, that'd be great, 6 or 8. He's only went 8 times the whole SEC season, I think. So that was good for him. 7 rebounds. I just thought he played like a really good college player tonight.
Looks like you got some quality minutes from Tavion tonight.
We did. You know, Sammy Hunter nicked his knee up. I don't think it's anything serious, but I think it's probably something maybe a week or 2. And I thought dude came in and, you know, gave 21 minutes, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. You know, he was physical out there. And those guys off the bench, they just got to do things that, just do simple things. They're not going to make any spectacular plays and score a bunch of balls. And when they play within themselves, I thought he played good tonight.
Is there anything dude's been showing in practice the last few weeks? I mean, he was plus 16 tonight, too.
Yeah. I mean, he was just kind of the next guy up. I mean, what happens is that Sammy's really our 5-man. So a lot of the different actions that we run, Sammy knows the 5. And so really, you know, dude has been fine, but since his injury, you know, we just started playing. We said we was going to play KJ a bunch at the 5, and even tonight Blake played some at the 5 with dude at the 4. So we made a few little adjustments, but he's had a great attitude. He and I have met 2 or 3 times in the last 2 weeks. He's just been asking what in the world he can do to get on the floor and all those kind of things. So you knew his heart was in the right place, and he really, really wanted to be out there.
Brian set another career high in points tonight. Obviously, it's probably wasn't the way he envisioned his senior season going. How have you seen him kind of handle the adversity? It seems like he continues to.
He's good. We had a long talk. I guess it was Monday for a long time, 30, 40, about everything, just all kinds of stuff. And you know, I just think that his heart's in a great place. You know, I just think that, you know, sure. I said, Brian, we got a lot of great basketball ahead of us. I said, it's not out of realm of possibility. Ole Miss can play in the postseason. I said, it's the SEC. I said, you got tons of opportunities. And I said, if LSU and Auburn are the 2 best teams in our league with probably Kentucky, well, we've showed we can play right there. So who knows what can happen in a conference tournament. And I said, let's just go win February. Don't worry about anything else. Just today, do everything you can do, and let's win February. And so he was good. And he really led, probably had his 2 best practices, you know, in a while. And again, the biggest thing about maturity is, you know, him being able to lead when he doesn't shot make. And when we ever can get him to do that, then you've really arrived as a college player. You can affect the game other ways.
Was it just cramps with Hadim there?
Excuse me?
Was it just cramps with Hadim there?
Yeah, it was just cramps. And he played good, 10 and 8, you know, and I think if he could have stayed in that game, he'd have probably had a double-double tonight.
And Kermit, just personally, win number 500, what does that kind of mean for you, for your longevity, all of that?
Yeah, longevity is it. I told Keith congratulated me. I said, well, that's 500 is probably the sign of an old coach. You know how that goes. So, but yeah, you reflect back. Number one, I couldn't have done it at a better place in my whole life. I've coached a lot of great places, but to be at home in Mississippi, and I don't want to put too much emphasis on the 500. My mom and dad and brother and sister and everybody was there. That means a lot, and to be able to coach at Ole Miss and do that. But I just reflect on, I've had so many good players, great assistant coaches, and some wonderful wins, and a lot of tough losses during that time too. Because it was a grind trying to get to 500, as you guys well know, you know. So hopefully 501 doesn't take as long.
Anything else? All right,
Thanks guys. Thank